Hey everybody, Nick here, and today I'm going to show you how to go ahead and resize a watch bracelet that's using this style of link. These are often referred to as a T-bar style link, but the important thing is that rather than having holes on this side, what you have are kind of a folded construction, and then you've got these wafers in the middle here that are entirely, there is a complete cutout around them. Then you've got these nice big holes over here with the little arrows right next to them. This is different than most watch bracelets, which use like a pin and collar construction like this little guy here, where there aren't holes on the back side of the bracelet. There are just these ones here. Those are an entirely different affair. I've got a review about or a video about that already. But I'm going to show you how to take these guys apart and then put them back together again. The key thing to notice here is that they've got this little hole here, and inside the hole you've got a wafer, and that wafer's got a little stud. And all you really need to do to pop one of these guys open is to pop that little stud out. You're only going to need two things. You're going to need some sort of a small tool to do this, and you want it to be a tool that's not terribly fragile because you're going to be putting a lot of lateral force on here, and you're probably going to want a pair of pliers or something like that to grab onto the wafers once you put them back in. So step one is going to be to figure out which link you'd like to open up, and then to put your little tool into that crevice in between the little piece of pin and the bracelet, and then push in that direction, in the direction of the arrow. And when you do that, come on, you little bugger. Pop loose. It'll take a little love. There you go. You'll see that this little wafer is popped out. And so all you need to do is come on over here and grab with your pliers or something like that. And next thing you know, you've got yourself a little pin loose there. And this allows the bracelet to kind of come apart. And you can do something like that, or you can put that little pin back in there. And so to remove a link, all you would need to do is do that process twice. So you would do this. I'm going to pop this back out. Here we go. And I'm going to grab the other one here. And now I can take this and, with a little bit of help, just pop this big guy right out. And now I have a band of 3 of these guys. To reinsert, all you need to do is just make sure that the big side is aligned with the big side here. And then slide this little wafer for lack of a better term here, making me want cookies or something, slide it back in and then press it the rest of the way. Now you're back in business. You can pop that in there. And again, if you want to do something else, you can just pop this guy back out, and so forth. It's a little slightly more complicated on the watch itself because, well, you've got a little less room to work. Sometimes it can be helpful to take the spring bars out and just remove the bracelet altogether. But, you know, you can often manage without that. But that's how you need to do it. Fundamentally, it's just a question of popping these guys out and then popping it back in here. So, one more time with feeling here. This is actually, believe it or not, one of the easier approaches to resizing a watch bracelet, in my personal estimation. You know, screw down is almost certainly the best, but you know what? If you can't have that, this is a pretty good way to go. Pop this back in here because it doesn't require super specialized tools. You're not fighting the little tiny posts and things like that. You're not dealing with pins and collars and any of the other circles of hell. It's pretty straightforward. Although getting everything in proper alignment can occasionally be a joy, to say it nicely. So there we go. Pop back in. So that's how you resize a Casio bracelet or any other bracelet that's using this kind of T-collar approach. So just pop this guy back in. Got an extra hanging out here. And hope this has been interesting to you. And mostly, I hope that you have yourselves an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.